Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. US shutdown halts federal data economy unlikely to suffer long term. Congressional leaders trade blames as US shutdown begins. Democratic leaders warn of job losses amid government shutdown. Republican leaders speak out following US government shutdown. Friend gestures honor with Hollywood Walks of Fame star. Protester rally in Istanbul after Gaza aid intercepted. Zendaya Emma Stone shine at Louis Vuitton shows in Paris. Artificial intelligence replaces 12,000 jobs. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. The US government shutdown has stalled the release of key federal economic data, adding to uncertainty among policymakers. Despite the disruptions, economics note that past shutdowns rarely cause lasting damage to the economy, suggesting limited long-term impact even if political divisions persist. Viewers, now the sad news is here. The US government shutdown has officially started with congressional leaders from both parties pointing fingers at each other. Republican and Democrat failed to reach a deal, deepening political division. Essential services continue, but federal workers face uncertainty as negotiations remain stalled in Washington.
Simple truth is Democrats in Congress have dragged our country into another reckless shutdown to satisfy their far-left base. That is the truth. Whether or not the government remains open or reopens is entirely up to them.
It should come as no surprise to Republicans that we wouldn't support their agenda that dismantles health care, makes it more expensive, and puts it out of reach for hardworking families. That's why we've done everything in our power to give Republicans the opportunity to do the right thing, to join with us, to work, to collaborate, to have conversations, to have bipartisan funding bills that look out for the economic well-being of the country.
Viewers, now Democratic Caucus Chair Pete and Vice Chair Ted addressed reporters after the U.S. government shut down most operations due to failed budget talk. They warned the standoff driven by deep partisan divides could drag on, threatening thousands of federal jobs and critical services.
The cost of health care, it raises the price of prescription drugs. House Democrats have made it a priority to lower the cost of prescription drugs. That's exactly what we did when we were in control, ensuring that Medicaid has the negotiating power, Medicare has the negotiating power that the VA has in keeping the cost of prescription drugs down. That's a policy that we stand by. That's a policy we would expand if we had our options. We want to lower the cost that people pay for pharmaceuticals. What Donald Trump is doing is raising the costs that pharmaceuticals pay. That is diametrically opposed to what we want to achieve, and it's unfortunate, but it continues down the path of chaos and confusion that his administration has reigned.
House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Republican leader John Thune held a press conference after the U.S. government shut down most operations. They blame partisan gridlock with the White House and Democrat for the funding deadlock as uncertainty looms over federal workers and essential services.
This bad economy even worse. So estimates have come out saying that the average American family is going to pay $2,500 more because of Trump's tariffs. And in terms of pharmaceuticals and healthcare, the reason that we are here today, Democrats, is we are fighting in D.C. to cancel the cuts, lower the costs, and save healthcare. So the Republicans have massively cut healthcare and Medicaid. You're going to have $500 billion cut come to Medicare if that's not fixed. You have Republicans discontinuing the tax credits for their Affordable Care Act. And in America, if you don't have healthcare coverage and you get really sick, you still get treated at the hospital because we don't let people die.
Viewers, now the interesting news is here. Fran Drescher's, best known for her iconic role in The Nanny, has received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Celebrated of her unique voice, bold fashion, and comedic timing, Drescher earned 2 Emmy nominations and remains a beloved figure in television history.
I wanted to be in show business. I dreamt of becoming a star. And today, I guess this Hollywood Walk of Fame star makes it official. I was blessed with loving parents, very supportive, devoted friends and family who became the wind beneath my wings. The things you hear about Hollywood is all true. It's the land of dreams. But staying grounded and authentic is imperative.
And then France, your left a little bit.
Viewers, now demonstrators gather outside the Israeli consulate in Istanbul after vessel carrying humanitarian aid for Palestinian civilians in Gaza were intercepted. The protesters voiced anger over the blockade, demanding international actions to ensure relief reaches those affected by the ongoing conflict.
Garbın elçileri niçin o ihtişamı bıraktın da şimdi sürünüyorsun ayaklar altında? Kadermiş öyle mi? Haşa! Bu söz değil doğru. Belanı istedin. Allah da verdi. Doğrusu bu. Kardeşlerim, yeryüzünün en korkak, en
Viewers, now the interesting news is here. Zendaya and Emma Stone were among the high-profile attendees at Louis Vuitton fashion show held at the Louvre Museum in Paris. The event drew a star-studded crowd showcasing the brand's latest collections against the backdrop of one of the world's most iconic cultural landmarks.
It's like a trip around your apartment somehow. And this is what was the starting point. Of course, every apartment is not the Louvre. The music is not always like Kate Blanchett talking on David Blanc song for Talking Heads. But the atmosphere I was wishing to share with you was really this serenity that you can feel when you are
Viewers, now concerned about artificial intelligence are becoming reality as AI takes over thousands of human roles. Global IT Consulting against Accenture announced it has laid off more than 12,000 employees in recent months, citing rapid investment in AI technologies. CEO Julie Sweet said workers unable to adopt to new skills are being let go, with further cuts expected. So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DTV USA, DTVN and our OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.